The Leafs win 4-2 over the Montreal Canadiens. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm sorry for my absence, for those people that watch. It was just that life kind of got in the way, and I am trying to do as many games as I can, and just with other things that I have to do, sometimes it just doesn't become possible. So I am going to be trying to continue to do it after every game, but when it isn't possible, I just hope you guys understand. So obviously this is always a huge game for the Leafs as they play the Montreal Canadiens, and it just is a big rivalry. We'll be playing them again on Saturday night. If you guys remember that the last time that we played them was opening night of the season, Morgan Rielly scored the overtime winner, and I thought that we played them at least one time in between, but obviously that wasn't the case. So these matchups are always fun to watch. But it didn't start off in a fun way. Josh Anderson came in with a lot of pressure on him on the right side, and him being a right-handed shot, he was able to defend the puck a little bit better and shield it using his body, and he ended up just putting it 5-hole on Anderson. I'm sure that's one that Anderson wanted back, because that's one that, you have all the angles cut off and it just goes right between your legs. Something that every goaltender looks at and just wishes they could have it back. Now, a guy that I actually, when I saw who was in and out of the lineup when it started, Travis Dermott coming back in, I don't have a problem with Dermott. He's not a offensive threat most of the time. He's more of just a puck mover. But when I saw that Mikko Lehtinen was coming out for him, I was a little confused because Lehtinen, to me, has been playing very well. He's had a few points over the last few games, but Dermott showed up right away and shot one right over Carey Price, and they said you don't really have a book on Travis Dermott, which is true because he doesn't really contribute much on the offense. But when he shoots, he showed off his shot, and Carey Price getting beat over the blocker, I feel like that's really the only spot you can beat him consistently. That's maybe his weak spot, if you could really say that Price has a weak spot. But first goal of the season for Travis Dermott. First goal of the season is going to be a trend for this game, at least for the Leafs, and Justin Hall gets his first and rips an absolute bomb over the glove of Carey Price. And a lot of miscommunication on the Montreal Canadiens side with, as it looked like, what the broadcaster said was it looked like Shea Weber was actually going to block it, and then he got out of the way, and I think Price wasn't fully prepared to actually face a shot, so last second he kind of had to prepare. Although he was completely square, Hall just blasted it, and I think it was just a little, are you going to do something, are you not, confusion with the Canadiens. So first of the season for Justin Hall, and he's looking really good this season, along with his hair. Absolute beautiful hair when he's skating. It looks like some Guy Lafleur hair without the helmet, but it's just creeping down. And Jake Muzzin would pick up his second assist of the night, as he just assisted the Dermott one, and also Tavares would get a point on Justin Hall's goal here. Now finally making it 3-1 and scoring his first, and it wasn't a pretty one, it was just a circumstantial goal that he was there and it went off him and he kind of directed it towards the net. Ilya Mikheyev. Now every night Mikheyev goes out there and you just think he's going to score. He has that kind of energy that it just feels like he's going to will the puck into the net, and I'm so happy that he got that goal finally. I'm hoping that's going to be a confidence boost, because he's gone since, I believe they said December 2019, since he scored a goal, and it was because that was the game he scored and he got his wrist cut by a skate, and it led to him missing a lot of time, I believe around 6 months. Now, towards near the end of the period, answering was Thomas Tatar, obviously kind of a Leaf thing to make it a little bit dramatic, although they haven't been doing that as much this year, but maybe a test to see if we could hold on to that one goal lead. And what ended up happening is the hardest working player on the team, Zach Hyman, just grinds one out and gets an empty netter. And although it was from distance, he's always the guy that's going after loose pucks. He wants to try to seal the deal on the game. He wouldn't care if he got 10 goals on a season and they were all empty netters, as long as he is guaranteeing the win for his team. And Matthews would pick up an assist on the empty netter, along with Jake Muzzin having his third point of the game. Now we are first in the league again, 11-2-1, and we are 1-2 in the league with the Montreal Canadiens. And that hasn't happened in a really long time. I think they said it happened in 1963, so around, the Montreal-Toronto Cup reigns, and near one of our last ones in 1967. So around there where you would expect us to be dominant along with them. With our record of 11-2-1, that is the best start to the season since the 1940 season. So take it as maybe a sign of things to come, maybe just a hot start, but who cares at this point? We are looking good every night, and we are making so many less facepalm moments and just, oh my god, what are you doing moments. The amount of times that I would, and I'm sure a lot of people would last year, or pardon me, the year before, where they would be like, oh my god, Jake Gardiner, like just every night you'd be just calling his name saying like you're calling on him doing something. And usually it was a goal against or it was a turnover, and you are just not seeing a lot of that. We are making great decisions with the puck, and even maybe you can kind of point at Mikko Lehtinen and Travis Dermott are maybe the ones that are making the worst decisions under pressure, and that's just because those are their weak points to their game. They're the kind of players that are just move the puck and get it to the forwards, but when they're being pressured, it's not really their game to succeed at. But Lehtinen, that was his game when he was over in Europe, and so he's still just adapting to the NHL. I could see him becoming like pretty decent at what he does. But the nice thing is that the forward comes back and supports them, and there's always that support system, and everyone's trusting each other and executing passes, and especially the breakouts. Those are things that just when every single time that we try to break out of the zone and it's successful, whether it's we gain the zone by passing or we dump and chase and come up with the puck, just everything is going right. Now, when in the first period of this game, that was one thing that wasn't going right, was our breakouts, and it was kind of looking like after that Josh Anderson goal was, are we going to respond the way we have to and the way that we've shown? And the answer was yes. We turned around and answered and adapted in this game. And I think with what Marc Bergevin said, for those who don't know, the GM of the Montreal Canadiens, he said that he has a team that they can play however they need to every night. And I think that that goes the same for us. And you couldn't have said that maybe a year or two ago. We can come in no matter what the team, and I think that we can execute against them and beat them. If things don't change, I'm pretty sure that Anderson's going to get another start. I think this is going to be a 6th straight start. Because, yeah, it was his 5th straight start the night before. So if he goes for his 6th, I just can't see Michael Hutchison getting a chance. And I just think we have so much momentum, and if it's going to be bad goals that are going to be let in, I think that'd be something that would really cripple our confidence in a game. So go with the hot hand, especially in a short season. And if we can wait long enough for Jack Campbell to come back and just hold down the fort, I think we're really going in a good direction. So what do you guys think? Is this going to be a sustainable thing? Are we going to have the best winning percentage and goal percentage in the league, everything like that, by the end of the season? Are we going to win the President's Trophy? And do you guys believe in the President's Trophy curse, where if you win it, you don't succeed? I would be very happy if we won the President's Trophy in first place in the league, because I've never seen it. I've never seen a Toronto Maple Leafs team win it. So I don't care about any curses. I don't care about anything like that. This is a season that I just need to see some progress with the playoffs, because everything can go right this season. Matthews could score 60 million goals, but we got to get that done. This could be Frederik Andersen's last year as a Maple Leafs, and we have to take advantage of this core that we have. And the guys that are coming in this year just seem to click, so maybe we can go and chase the cup this year, because why not? You're first place, you should be the team chasing the cup. So, thanks everyone for coming by. Again, I'm going to try to improve my uploading. It's just, again, life, right? Everyone has to deal with it. And things that I've been enjoying doing lately, I've been doing with my family. So, this is something that I enjoy, but, I have to prioritize some things. And, yeah, just I hope everyone's really enjoying the season. And although it's going to be a short one, hopefully it's not a short playoff. And hopefully they keep up the good times. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're all having a great start to your February and Valentine's Day coming up. Treat all your women well and men, and make a special day for them, and hopefully the Leafs can make a special weekend, Valentine's Day, with a Leafs win, and I will see you after that next game.